Hi and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're taking a look at a Luminox Bear Grylls Master watch. If you follow my channel, you know I already reviewed a Luminox watch before, the Navy Seals Colormark model, and I was not impressed with that. It looked great, but the heavy push at making it seem like a watch pretty much every elite military unit in the world is using made it a bit cringy. I kid you not, the booklet had a list of at least 24 of these units, including the US Navy Seals in it, but failed to mention the movement used in the watch. I mean, that alone makes it look like it's all smoke and mirrors. So when Luminox contacted me asking if I'm willing to review this, I was surprised to say the least. On this, they partnered with a TV celebrity, Bear Grylls, best known for his survival series Man vs. Wild, where the goal is, at least that's my impression of the show, to find the most disgusting living organism possible and eat it in the most vomit-inducing way possible, with a side of pee for a drink. I personally never liked the show, but I don't hate it, as I see it as entertainment and not a serious survival class. With both these things considered, I was 100% sure I will hate this watch as well, especially when I saw the specs and realized it is a whopping 45mm in diameter. To my surprise, the watch wears smaller than the specs would suggest, even though I measured the lug to over 54. And to my even greater surprise, I actually liked the watch. I have been wearing it ever since it arrived, and I just love the thing. I think it is an improvement over the Colormark I hated, as it has some heft to it thanks to a proper stainless steel caseback rather than a simple plastic plate. I even started liking the proprietary Carbonox material that Luminox first introduced in 2006. It is more interesting looking than regular carbon-reinforced plastic found on G-Shock watches, and I find it even better than DLC-coated steel. Why? Because it has uneven color and is like that all the way through, meaning any scratches or scuffs you put on this watch will not only be harder to notice, but they will also make the watch look even better. Somehow, they even managed to fix the bezel as well, which was the thing I hated the most on the Colormark. There, it felt cheap, plasticky, and the clicks made me feel like it will break every second. On this, the clicks are firm, precise, and much better. The Tritium tube at 12 also makes it usable in the dark. Speaking of Tritium, I'm completely sold on it. Unfortunately, in the videos, it never shows its full potential, as it doesn't have that high initial brightness we see with regular lume, which results in some people finding it underwhelming at first. But in real life, after 20 or so minutes, it becomes a clear winner. When you wake up in the middle of the night, you can see regular lume pretty well, especially on Seiko watches. But even those look kinda hazy and out of focus, like you're watching a video on VHS. This, on the other hand, always looks crisp and clear, like you're watching it in high definition. And the fact you don't have to charge it to use it is just epic. The only downside is that it will eventually fade away completely after 20 plus years, but you can expect at least 10 years of excellent nighttime visibility. Thanks to the high contrast, reading the watch during the day is easy as well, despite the somewhat busy dial. On it, you will also find a color-matched date at 6 o'clock and a 12-hour chronograph. The movement powering the watch is a Swiss-made quartz by Ronda. Pretty simple and straightforward to use, and honestly a movement befitting a tough watch, because even the cheapest and most fragile quartz will be tougher than even the toughest mechanical. And this thing is tough. The already mentioned carbon case is paired with a flat sapphire crystal, while the screw-in crown and caseback helps it achieve a pretty respectful 300 meters of water resistance, more than anyone will ever need. The watch comes on this beautiful 24mm genuine rubber strap in vibrant orange that matches both the crown and the details on the dial. Being made of rubber, it strikes the fine balance between stiffness and softness, making it more durable than the overly soft silicone most manufacturers go for. Another plus is that this is not a lint magnet like those. The strap also features a slide-on compass that, although adding unnecessary bulk, Kinda looks cool thanks again to the colors used. Like I said, I was very much surprised at how much I ended up liking this watch. I love the look, the materials, the lume technology, and even find the size acceptable. Sadly, there is a huge but, and it's the price. With a retail price of $890, you can't stop wondering what were they thinking. I'm sure the association with Bear Grylls has a lot to do with the price, but even with his endorsement, it is way too expensive for what it is, because at the end of the day, it's just a simple, regular battery-operated quartz with a sapphire crystal. I mean, G-Shocks that cost 1/3 of this have way more tech and are arguably tougher, not to mention they are a true choice of Navy SEALs and most military units out there. If this thing costed $200 to $300, I would tell you go and get one, as I really like it a lot. But at this price, I can't see anyone but hardcore Bear Grylls fans buying one. Maybe they should make a regular, non-Bear Grylls model and offer it for less. I'm sure it will be a success. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video,